Welcome to the iCloud Land and Learn. I'm Sam and this is Zach, and today we're going to be talking about iCloud. I do have class at 11:30, so I might have to run out in the middle of it, so just a forewarning. So firstly, what is iCloud? Well, iCloud, it's more than a cloud. It's a way to seamlessly connect all of your different devices between Mac, your iPad. You can start working on something on your iPad and then have it pick up on your Mac. It's just that easy. There's a way to easily share your photos, pictures, all of your stuff, all on the cloud. So, the iCloud Photo Library. It is a great way to work with other people. You can start a group photo album and you can add pictures to it. You can add your family to it. They can add their own pictures to it. And you guys can all see the different pictures. Another thing you can do is set up photo streaming. And if that's enabled, if you take a picture on your iMac or on your iPad, it'll automatically go to your iPhone. So that's another great feature of iCloud. So fill your library, not your device. So this is a great time to talk about, it is saving on iCloud. It is not saving on your physical device. So you're saving your 16 gigabytes, your 32 gigabytes for your apps that you physically want to store on your device, whereas your photos can get saved on the iCloud, so it's not taking up your device storage. So what is iCloud Drive? iCloud Drive is a way to save your PDFs, your Word documents, all that stuff on the iCloud Drive, so you can access it anywhere, even on a PC. If you go to iCloud.com, you can pull up your iCloud Drive and access all of the information that you have stored on it. So this PowerPoint specifically was saved on iCloud Drive. I could go over to that computer over there and log in and pull up this exact same PowerPoint anywhere. So iCloud Keychain and Backup. So this is a great way to constantly have your data backed up so you don't have to worry about it. So if you're connected via Wi-Fi at home, it'll do it daily, automatically. So if you ever run into an issue, you do have a pretty recent backup of your device. So iCloud Keychain is a way to store all of your passwords. So if you are constantly forgetting your passwords, hopefully this will combat that. So, and you can also start on an iPhone and have it saved on your iPhone, your password, and then go to your iMac at home and it still saves your password. So it's really neat that iCloud does that. And then next I will give it to Zach to talk about family sharing.
So family sharing is ability to share all of your content with all of your family. And no, that does not mean like your text messages or your photos and stuff. Only what you choose to share with them. What family sharing mostly is about, in case if you want to, like let's say you buy a song on iTunes, like physically buy the song, and then someone within your family wants that song, you don't want to go buy the song again because you've already bought it. So you're wanting to you can add up to 6 members using their Apple ID. That allows them to access all your stuff. And let's say you have a card on your account, you can set it to where it only charges for your account, like your Apple ID only charges that card. Or you can add it to your whole family sharing. So if someone wants to buy a song, they can buy it using your card. And then at that time, if you want to control it, you can also set up family sharing controls, so parent controls, which allows you to, let's say my brother has his phone, he wants to buy a song, and it's tied to my iCloud or to my credit card. If he wants to buy that song, it's going to ask me for permission first, and if I allow it, then it will automatically start downloading on his phone. If I don't, it will let me know that Zach's not allowing me to download this.
Question.
Yeah.
On that, in terms of family sharing, can you set it up so it only shares certain things that you want to share?
Yep. So with family sharing, it allows you to share albums. It's like a shared album. So what our family has is we have a family shared album. So like pictures of our dogs, of like pictures we want everyone else to see. I just take a picture on my phone. It saves it on my phone. It doesn't automatically save it to there, and I just add it to the iCloud, to the
Photo album.
Yep, photo album.
And then it makes it available for everybody that's on that photo album to see and add to and stuff like that.
So make the switching away.
So that was family sharing.
Hold on one second. Let me get this.
Go back. So it's not, why is it going forward? Okay. So next we're going to talk about how you can find your iPhone, your iPad, your Mac, and then any of your devices that are tied within your Apple ID. So what that includes is how you can... Okay.
I knew you were going to do that.
It goes way too fast. Okay. So what that does is it allows you on a GPS to locate all your devices, whether it's your computer, your iPad, your iPod, anything like that. It shows it on a GPS map where they're at, either in satellite mode, in hybrid mode, or just the plain standard maps mode. And if you want to, like, let's say my phone's somewhere way across and I don't know how to get there, you can tell it to give you directions to how to get there, either walking, driving, stuff like that. I Find My iPhone all the time because
Have you guys used it at all?
anyone ever?
Just actually today.
Yeah, you
set
can
it
find
up.
your
Yep.
phone.
Yeah, and it's got everything on it, where my iPad is, my
Mm-hmm.
Mac.
Yep, it's really nice.
That's great.
Yeah. I'm a big user of it because it always gets in between the seat cushions of my couch, and I'm freaking out because I can't find my phone and I have to be to work. So I go to my iPad, hit Find My iPhone, and it comes up, and my iPhone's still at home, so I know it's somewhere here. And I never have my phone on loud, which is really bad. But I'm able to hit the button Play Sound, and it makes my phone like illuminate a sound almost. And even if it's on silent, it will still ring loud. If I think I lost it, but I'm not quite sure, I can put it in lock mode, which allows it to lock the device. No one can get on it without a password that I create at that time. So even if it's the password to get into my iPhone, if it's the one I've already set, like that 4-digit passcode, that one won't work. It will ask for the password that I created when I hit it's in lost. And then if it's just a lost cause and I can't find the device at all, then you can remotely erase all your content. That's either from your iPad, you can remotely erase it, or even signing into a PC to iCloud.com with all your credentials, and it's going to take you a couple steps and make sure you want to erase the device and tell it what to do. So that was Find My iPhone. So the next is iCloud.com. I kind of talked about how I can go on iCloud.com from a PC. This is what I use a lot, and I'll share a story of why iCloud.com is so cool. So last year, during semester finals, I created a whole study guide at home, and I had walked all the way to school, and I had like 15 minutes before the class started, and I didn't have my study guide on me because I saved it on my computer at home. Luckily enough, to my advantage, I saved it on iCloud Drive on iCloud.com, and I didn't have my phone. I left everything at home. I was just freaking out about my finals. I was able to go into the library on their computers, type in iCloud.com, hit my Pages app under iCloud Drive, and pull up that whole study guide because it automatically saved everything to my iCloud Drive. And I was able there to print it off and then study before, and I got a little bit better grade.
Is that something you have to purchase?
Nope.
No.
iCloud.com, your iCloud will, like Sam said, you'll automatically get 5 gigabytes free of storage on there. So that's backing up your storage, backing up any of your devices, adding anything on there like PDF, your iWork documents, which are like Pages, Excel, numbers in Keynote. But then you could also save any document, JPEG image, PDF, Photoshop. I have all my Photoshop stuff stored on there. And then
So it's 5 gigs is what it gives you free?
for free.
Yep, and
The
then
next slide.
will tell you the prices.
Yep. So the next slide that we're going to talk about is additional storage. I utilize this a lot because I have a lot of storage, but it's not expensive at all. So as you see, 5 gigabytes right here is for free. The next step up, it will times that by 10 and give you 50 gigabytes for only 99 cents a month. So I pay 99 cents a month, and I've only used 12 gigabytes to store this computer, my Apple Watch, my phone, my iMac, and my iPad are all saved on there, and I've only used 12 gigabytes. That's backing up everything on my device. So like right now, my iPad's up in service with Mark, and he asked me if I needed a backup. I have a physical backup on my computer at home, and if that won't work, I know that I have an iCloud backup. So all I have to do...
Back them up both your computer to like a hard drive and...
Yep, I have the Time Machine backup, which does it automatically. I walk into my house, and it does it completely over Wi-Fi when I'm connected to the power. So I have 2 backups. You can never be sure. And then the most that it goes up to is 1 terabyte, which is only $9.99 a month. 1 terabyte is 1,000 gigabytes. And that's a lot of storage. And I was like, oh, I'm kind of cutting it close with 50. I was like, I might go to the 200 gigabyte. I haven't even hit 20 gigabytes of that 50 yet.
Do you guys use like Dropbox or Google Drive for that kind of stuff?
Yeah.
So
Same.
what's great about this instead of Dropbox or Google Drive is that it's all Mac incorporated. So you can save it on your iPad, you can save it on your Mac. So if you're a really big Mac user, it's advantageous to use this over Google Drive or Dropbox.
Yeah.
So
Do you ever
I'll
delete anything?
delete anything. I've never deleted
If
anything
I
off
had
iCloud.
200 gigs of storage, I wouldn't delete it. I just have the 5 and I just do backups, and I'm still in school, so I'm using
Oh,
like
you do
Google Drive.
backup, so that
I just
you
do backups straight to that. Yep.
Okay, so you can back that up, and then you can clear whatever,
Yep.
essentially.
Well, when you
Yep.
do a backup, it just does the most recent backup, and so it's whatever. So then it clears
That's
out the
on
old
your
one.
own hard drive?
That's on my iCloud drive. So when
Okay.
I go home and I plug my phone in and
Yeah.
it connects to Wi-Fi, it'll automatically do an iCloud backup,
Okay.
and it'll delete the old iCloud backup and just have the current iCloud backup. So it's not taking up my whole 5 gigs.
I see, so it's just updating to your current.
Correct.
Yep.
It's not like saving all this stuff.
Correct.
Okay.
And what you
Yes.
can do if you do want like a time machine, because when you do Macs, you do a time machine backup where you're physically connecting it to a hard drive, and it saves that specific time. So if like however your computer was at that time, and then it adds to it, it doesn't delete the old one. If you wanted to do that with your phone, you can just physically plug it into iTunes and do a backup.
Okay.
It's just more, it's not automatic. You have
Right.
to manually do it.
Right.
So are you saying with Time Machine, you can back up your MacBook?
I can back up all of my stuff on my time machine because it's the Apple time machine. So it's a Wi-Fi router and a backup center.
Yeah.
It's a 3 terabyte storage. The time capsule.
Okay,
So
you
it's the
have
router.
So-
a time capsule.
But
So
if you just
don't-
have an external hard drive, you can also use that as time machine.
Yep.
Time machine. You just can't use an external hard drive as a router. Whereas the time capsule is his router and his external hard drive.
And I don't need to direct connect it to anything. It does it over Wi-Fi.
I'm surprised you don't have over 5 gig on your phone or whatever.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
You've
they
been able to
just
stay under
I am
that?
too. I
I
have
can-
trouble managing my photos and movies.
really.
as it
I
just
took my
goes
photos
right.
off the cloud and I just manually back them up to my computer.
And
Which
so you keep cleaning it, essentially.
Yeah.
You're kind of, you maintain that so you can not pay anything. And yeah, that's
Yeah.
okay.
yeah.
And what's cool about
But I'd
iCloud,
rather-
I have trouble.
No.
Yeah, I want it to be
Keeping it to
automatic.
that 5
So
gigs.
eventually I'll probably just pay the $1 a month.
Pay the dollar a month, right?
And
Right. Well,
then-
they want you to pay $1 a month. That They want everybody to pay, and you
Yep.
know, that's the downside to that.
Yep.
They say you got to pay. The
Yep.
flip side is it's convenient.
Yep.
but what's
exactly.
cool about the backup is that when you save your photos on there, it consolidates the photo. It's not reducing quality by any means. It's just making that photo smaller. And so when it takes up space, when it puts it into 5 gigabytes, like on iCloud Drive, you might take up a little bit, but on your phone, it's taking up 16 because your phone's saving like the
High resolution. on
like
your
the
physical
1080p
device.
high resolution photo. Whereas if you upload it to iCloud, it consolidates it, but once you get it back on your iPhone, it's going to be the full 1080p. It works in awesome ways. But I will show you iCloud Drive. So I'm going to go to Safari here, and I'm going to type in iCloud.com.
You should also show them from Finder.
Yep.
So do you guys have MacBooks at home?
Yep.
Yeah.
No, you don't.
Do you have an iMac or a
No,
Mac?
I don't actually. Just an
Oh.
well, essentially iPod, iPad.
Well, this will talk you into it. So if you go to
Yeah.
the Finder, there's an iCloud Drive actual.
This is like my computer on a PC.
Yep.
Yep.
So,
And so,
I can
yeah.
hit iCloud Drive right here, and there's my whole iCloud
yeah.
built in.
And it's right.
So-
Easy access.
So it's all in one.
Yep.
And then the Find My iPhone, Find My iPad, that also works with the laptop too, so you can remotely lock it, remotely find it.
Okay.
It's not going to play the sound if it's closed, but it is really convenient.
Okay.
And so I have all my documents. When I type a document, I have it set to automatically start saving to iCloud Drive. And since it's built into iCloud Drive on my computer, if I type in a paper, it's saving, backing up. So I don't have to hit Command Save, Command Save, Command Save if I'm saving to iCloud Drive. If I'm saving to my desktop, I'll have to hit Save every single time.
Right. It's like Google Drive then.
Yep.
Yep.
But-
And one last thing before I leave, because I do have to go to class. One thing we didn't touch on is the whole messages aspect through iCloud. So with the new update, you can actually get text messages to your computer. So it comes to your phone and then it transfers it to your computer if you're working on your computer. And it gives you a little pop-up. You can respond right there and then go back to whatever you're doing. So that's really convenient and why it's really nice to have an iPad and the computer.
And
yeah,
as well as handoff too.
handoff.
And I know you have, I'll hand off you so you can go to your class. But what handoff is it allows me to, like, let's say I'm at home, same situation, I left everything at home, typed an email, I can easily come to school and on my phone pull up that email and continue typing and then send off that email. It allows me through Wi-Fi and all their connections to continuously work on all my devices. So they're like separate devices, they're all brothers, but they're all connected in somehow. And they just share off of each other. But this is iCloud.com. And so it brings it up, it's very user-friendly, it looks just like, kind of like your phone, the apps that you see on your phone. So this is my mail, this is my iCloud.com mail that I can access. Let's say my phone dies, but I really need to call them to work and say that I'm going to be late because I'm looking for my phone. I can go onto iCloud Drive, hit contacts, and all my phone's contacts are on there, saved. Calendar, all my calendar events are the same. This is where my photos are going to save if I have my iPhone, my iCloud photo library on saved. And that's my iCloud Drive. So that's my lifesaver right here is this iCloud Drive. So I'm able to click on it. And this is what I did when I forgot my paper at home. So I clicked on iCloud Drive and I was on a PC and I went to Pages, which you can also do on Word too. Then I was able to hit, let's say, my reading journal right here that I forgot at home. I can click on it and it's going to take just a couple seconds because then it opens up a version of Pages so I can directly fix and edit any pages online. So even if I'm on a PC, I can continue working on this and then print it off or send it away. So it allows me to even work on it in Pages. I don't have to open up Word on the PC. I don't have to open up the Pages app if I don't need to. Like I'm not running Pages right here. That's not open. I'm just running it off of the internet. And then I don't have to click save because it's saving every 2 seconds. So a lady was just in here and I was showing her iCloud Drive. I typed in on here, hey, it's Zach. And then I just hit the exit button like 2 seconds later, opened up my phone, and it was already on my phone, ready to go within seconds. So you just click out of here. If I would have made any changes, it would have saved. And I'll show you guys. And then you just hit home, so kind of like your phone. This is Find My iPhone. So this is what's cool.
Is that an app that you have to then go get? Is the Find iPhone?
No, you can. The app that you can get the app on it, but to get the app, it just allows you to look at where stuff is. You just have to turn on the location services under settings. So this is my whole family. So my family is in Marshalltown area right now, and then I'm way over there in Cedar Rapids. So if I zoom in on Cedar Rapids, right here, there is my, so my iMac is at home, it's off, that's why it's gray. And then this is my iPad, actually this is my watch and my phone. So I'm able to click on right here. So if I pull out my phone, I can click the information button. And oh, I lost my phone. It allows me, there's my phone right there, less than a minute ago, this is where it was at. That's how much battery's left, so I know it's fully charged. Then I know it's on. I hit play sound. There's my phone. And then you have to like physically unlock it before it shuts off. Or it dies. So I can hit lost mode, and then it will say, are you sure you want to put it into lost mode? And I will say yes, type in a password. When I find my phone, I have to type in that same password. Go even further, I can erase my iPhone completely right now. Now see how it shows just a map? I want to look at where in Kirkwood it's at. I know it's at Kirkwood because that's where Kirkwood's at, but I want to see where in Kirkwood. So I hit to hybrid, and now if I zoom in even closer, it shows me that I'm in Benton Hall right there, that the phone's in Benton Hall. Once it starts to zoom in, it allows me to show, it gives it approximate location of where it's at. I'm really standing like right here, but that's how close to accurate it is. And like all I have to do is hit refresh on it, and it will allow me to, and then I can also hit Zach's iPhone. And these are all my devices right now, and then my parents and stuff. So
Okay, so it has all your
family,
on
like
there,
it shows
so
that
you're all
Blake,
connected, kinda.
yep. So I can generally do this to my family, but Blake, my brother, he only shares his location with my mom. he doesn't share it with me, and I don't share it with him. Neither does my brother. And so, and then my friend Hannah, she's on mine too because we share music and we pay, like she helps me pay for it. So Blake, if I hit on his says it's online. I can do that, but it won't share his location. It won't show me where it's at. I can play a sound to him, but he's in school. I'm not going to be mean to him and play the sound because that's really rude. And then my mom, she has hers on for me all the time because she'll call me and be like, "Can you look where my phone's at?" I'm like, "It's right next to you. Like, it's out in the car." And she's like, "Can you play the sound?" I'm like, "Yep." I feel like I'm like mission control. So, and then if you go into settings, it will show you like, this is 50 gigabytes right there. And this is how much I've used up of that 50. And these are all my devices that I currently have on it. So for 99 cents a month, I'm not using anything. And this right here, the little orange, that's my mail. That's my documents, and that's my backup, including all my photos. So I have...
Now, the backup, is that backing up, like, literally the programs as well?
everything on your computer.
So, everything.
Everything, not like... it's backing up that you had Photoshop on there. You'll probably have to re-sign in on the stuff. But all your documents that you saved physically to your computer,
Right.
any programs that you saved on there, it's going to back it up. And so I've only used up 5.41 gigabytes of backup of that, and then I've used 1 gigabyte of documents that includes all my pages and stuff, and then 100.1 megabytes of storage. And I still have 43 gigabytes available, and there's my iMac, my iPad, my phone, this computer, and then my watch.
Pictures, videos, do you have a lot of that stuff or not as much?
Not as much.
Because that takes up quite a bit of room, doesn't
Yeah.
it? The videos.
Like I'm at my full 16 capacity right now,
Yeah.
and I have my phone completely backed up. And so I don't know how this works because I'm at 16 max. Like, I can't save anything. I can't even take pictures right now, so it's kind of making me mad. But backing up, it's only using 5.4. So that's how it's consolidating all my stuff.
So you could actually clear that out for the most part, and you have it all backed up
Yep.
here, and
Yep.
you'd be good?
hmm Under my Photos app. So if I go back to settings,
Okay.
it will allow me to, like, all my photos would be under there. All my reminders, notes, everything are under there too, which there's also Find Friends. If you want to be really creepy with your friends, you can ask them for your Apple ID, and then you can see where they're at all times.
You can what?
Then you can see where they're at all times, but they have to approve it, obviously. But
Well, now I have a question about photos, because I have it set up so my photos are available on my computer, my phone,
Yep.
iPad, yet if I delete one from here, it deletes everywhere.
that's what I have, like, the biggest. I'm not sure on that because everyone's. I should look into it. I'm not quite sure because I've done it before and it's saved, and then I've also done it another time and it's deleted. So I don't know as of right now where it was. Give me a few minutes afterwards and I'll find out the answer for you.
Great.
So, then do you guys have any more questions, or want me to go in more depth about something, or? Oh, and if I wanted to start a new document on Pages and save it online, I can hit Pages and it will start a clean slate page. And I could type a whole paper on there and then save it to my
Pages
drive.
is essentially Word.
Yeah, it's Apple's version of Word. So Pages
So
is
they're
Word.
compatible with each other?
What's
Yeah.
really cool, yep,
I'm a PC person who just recently
Yep.
went over to Mac,
Yeah.
and I have absolutely no problem. You can save the document as a Word document when you're working in Pages,
Okay.
and vice versa. If you're on your,
Word, you can save it as a page?
with Word, yeah, you can. So if you're typing a Pages document, I can save it as a Word document. So if I went into here,
Numbers is Excel.
Numbers Excel, Keynotes is PowerPoint. So if I start a new document right here, let's say I want to do the note-taking one. This is how I take all my notes in class. You can't see it because it's cutting it off, but I go to File, and it's going to pop down to here. Oh. File down to Export to, and then I can export it as a Word document. And it'll ask me, do you want to do the old version of Word, the new version of Word, Pages 09. I can hit Next, and it's going to save it as a Word document. But with a PC can't physically save it as a Pages document. If you're in Word, it can't save it as a Pages. But Macs are so advanced that they can read the Word document and convert everything over into pages. So that's how it's awesome. If Mac can read everything a PC's doing, PC can't read a Mac. That's why you physically have to go and convert it into to like Word stuff. So
Interesting.
do you guys have any other questions regarding?
Well, I'm very interested in being able to back up. I've got a MacBook Air, and so I only have the 2 ports.
Yep.
And one port I like to have hardwired into my wireless, and then the other one I use for a dongle that has a whole bunch of extra ports.
Yep.
Because I've got a wireless keyboard. I have it up on my big screen TV. And so I don't have enough ports to have my hard drive
Plug
plugged
constantly.
in
Yeah.
all the time.
Right.
Because they said not to plug it into the dongle.
Yep.
It has
Directly
to go
plug.
right
Yep.
into the computer. So I'm wondering if with the iCloud drive, that you said with the time machine, I can just automatically back up everything.
It will automatically back up everything onto like all my iMac right here. So it's kind of like your MacBook Air or my Pro. My Pro's backed up here. Like I just sent up this iPad because I'm having issues with it charging not completely. So Mark's gonna send it in, and then Apple's sending me a new iPad tomorrow. So obviously they had to wipe it, and the new one's not gonna have my stuff on it. So what I have to do is plug in my computer, this computer, to my iPad, and ask if I want to back it up from iCloud, and my iCloud will my iPad will completely mirror my old one because it remembers everything that I did.
Why haven't you cleaned out your phone yet so you can take a picture?
I just haven't had time. I need to do it. It's driving me.
Right.
Because I don't realize when I'm home, I don't think about that until I'm like, oh, I want to take a picture,
You can't take
and it's like, nope, can't take a picture because you have no storage.
Really only a couple gigabytes over that size really anyway.
Mhm.
So you could,
Yep.
you did a little.
You could, if you did a little cleanup, yeah, you could get away with 99 or whatever.
Yep. So I need to
For
clean it up.
free,
Yeah.
for free. Of course, it's only $12 a year.
Oh yeah.
So begs the question, it's like, when does Apple change that rate from 99 cents to $99 a month?
Yeah.
It's a joke, but I'm serious.
Yeah, no, I know.
They raised their rates up, and now,
Yeah.
because you're all in,
Yep.
all in.
Stuff is there.
all your
They
stuff
are
is there.
very good with grandfathering in people. So if you already had it, they're going to continue your rates. They actually dropped this down. This price, when I was looking at making that PowerPoint that we just saw with the screen, this one right here,
Yeah.
this thing right here is directly from Apple. And so I went online and I was searching it. I found the old one and I was like, those prices aren't right. Because they used to have 5 gigabytes, 20, then 100, and then like 500 gigabytes. And the 20 gigabytes was $299. So they actually raised the storage and dropped down the price. So they actually went down in prices.
No, it does
Yep.
pretty darn cheap, I will say.
Yeah.
The flip side is you're paying for something where, you know, you can get a terabyte of storage pretty cheap anymore.
Oh, yeah.
You know, where you could just do it yourself and you're not paying monthly fees and fees on fee, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Although that is cheap,
Yep.
you know. I don't know. It's just the whole Apple world where you only have 2 plugins into it where they don't have anything on it. They want you to get it. Like, I don't know. It's kind of
You're
the
buying
proprietary
the
thing.
security of having multi-layered backups.
Yeah.
So